Do you want to learn One Piece? Yeah, Elo, do you want to show me how to play One Piece while we watch the new redone One Piece Lego show on Netflix? Don't you want to watch the beginning of One Piece again? I hate this shit, man. See, this is it's this shit that I mean, man. It's this shit that I fucking mean. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. That One Piece had to do the show, or they did the anime, and then they did the show, and now they're doing the Lego show. Like, what the... Why, man? Like, just let us get some new fucking media. Please, please. I don't want the same slop. I don't want the same slop, man. I don't want it. Please. And they're gonna remake the anime. Are they actually? Oh my god. Oh. Like this is it's actually what makes me hate the idea of the Odyssey. Like the Odyssey is probably such a beautiful, well-made movie, but I'm so cynical from all of the slop just getting redone over and over again that when like an ancient tale gets redone, I'm like, dude, we've heard that one. It's been around for 100,000 years. When are we gonna get Naruto live action? Oh, it's probably coming. Don't even get me started on Avatar. Dude, I would be so excited for the new Avatar movie if we haven't had 1,000 people try to readapt Avatar. But I'm actually, the only thing that I'm happy with Avatar is that at least they're doing a new fucking thing, man. At least they're doing a new fucking story. Like, I do not understand. I don't fucking understand the reasoning for saying we have something successful, let's do it live action now. Like the Moana movie? Why? 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 He sings about a song. He sings a song about tattoos on his chest, and there's not a fucking tattoo on his chest dancing, man. Why money? But that's the thing, they don't make money. They're not making money. I don't think that the Moana movie has returned on their investment. I don't think that the live action Avatar The Last Airbender has returned on their investment. See, I understand the desire to do the One Piece live action because it's a 1,000 episode IP. I get the desire to do it because it's a 1,000 episode IP and you want to reintroduce the story to other people in a more consumable and digestible format. So they do it. They do it. But it doesn't make me hate it anymore when it's surrounded by everybody else trying to do it and capitalize it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit if they are decent. That's my thing. I don't give a shit if they're decent. All unoriginal IP slop are bastards. Because it's slop at the end of the day. Just because the slop is good doesn't mean that it's not slop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just so much rather have a new story. Like, I just want a new story. That's all I want. I want new IPs and new stories. I want to let new people thrive in this world. And new ideas thrive in this world. That's why Pacific Rim is my favorite movie of all time. It's another reason why Pacific Rim is my favorite movie of all time. Because it was a brand new media at the time.
This is why I don't consume media anymore. Everything is just another version of the hero's journey. When is gameplay, by the way? This is Scootish, by the way.
This is why Pacific Rim is like my favorite movie of all time. Because it was a brand new IP. Made by a guy that just wanted to make a solid fucking action story. And then he wanted to make no more. But sadly, you have to sell the rights to your movies to a big studio in order to get it done. And then they have the go-ahead on making sequels, and nobody recognizes that any of them exist if you're actually a fan of the property. So, in Guillermo del Toro's dream, Pacific Rim is a standalone movie. It is a standalone movie, and it is all It is all that was needed. And at the time when it came out, there was nothing that was holding it up to make it have hype around it. There was nothing that was holding it up to make people want to go see it. There was nothing.
Do you hate
that
when
was
they make
that
live-action movies from books?
Yes and no, not necessarily, because again, I think that you're traversing the media and you're depicting a story in a different way, and I think that there's a time and a place for that. But that's my opinion because I don't read. I've never watched Pacific Rim and I'm ashamed of that. Don't be ashamed, just go watch it. It's for free
Pacific
on
Rim,
YouTube.
these nuts in your mouth got them.
I'm okay with a little bit of Marvel slop because they're not retelling the same stories that have been done on a cinematic stage before. As long as they are doing it well. Obviously, there's the Thor Love and Thunders, and that fucking annoys the shit out of everybody. But I have no problem with taking a fucking comic book series, which you're like kind of, it's a very niche way of consuming media, and and then pushing it into the mainstream. Hero Slop's not really my thing. Feels like the same movie reskin over and over again. So Maston, you must hate anime, right? Wait, he's onto something. That's the only thing. I have no problem with people hating Hero Slop. Because I get it. If Slop is Slop to you and it's not your Slop, I get it. But the amount of friends that I've had that said that they hate Marvel superhero Slop, but then they love a good shonen, I'm like, bro, I also love a good shonen. But it's like, it's the same fucking shit, man. Honestly, shonen is arguably more slap. Thank you, smallest cat. Like, I love Witch Hat Atelier, okay? I love Witch Hat Atelier just like everybody else. That show is a beautiful piece of slop. It is so fun. It's so good. But I hate every single moment that she's like, I have to be strong enough in order to make it. I have to believe in myself. Yeah. It's like, bro, oh my God. It's so campy and annoying, and I hate it. I hate it so much, bro. Oh my God. That's how consistent the Marvel superhero one-liners quips feel. And dude, I'm so against the quippiness. Like, I liked back in like Avengers 1 when you had Tony Stark being the quippy guy, and then like nobody else. Like nobody else was being the quippy guy. Thor was being really serious. Bruce Banner was depressed as shit, and fucking Captain America was doing this all the time. And like the jokes were when jokes were appropriate. Like, yeah, like on your left was him being serious that then made the comedy. It was the environmental humor. And it was also a joke that wasn't in the middle of the fucking combat, man. The joke wasn't in the middle of combat. The joke wasn't, oh my God, I'm beating Thanos' ass. Let me now tell a quick one. Let me rip a quick quip in neutral. Spider-Man gets away with it because his life and ass are in shambles. Well, okay, here's multiple things. One, we had Spider-Man originally, right? The original Sam Raimi Spider-Mans were just fun films, but they were like the first tries at doing superhero movies super well done, right? They were some of the first tries, right? It was like the first era of the well-made superhero movies that were like collectively looked beautiful and, were just like well-made, whatever. And then we had Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, which was just, cinema, tingles. But they redid pretty much the same story as they did in the Sam Raimi, right? They did Uncle Ben dying, blah, 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 blah. But then when we got to Tom Holland, they at the very least were like, all right, we're not going to do the same shit. We're not just going to start back at the beginning. We're going to skip that shit, run it back, but this time just jump forward a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking watching Eternals. Okay, Eternals actually kind of slaps, I'm not gonna lie. Just from like a visual standpoint, like if you just like get really high and don't listen to any of the dialogue, Eternals actually kind of goes crazy. Eternals got undeserved hate? I don't think so. It was just like, it had the, I think, what was it? The Dark Phoenix X-Men movie that kind of like ran into the same issue. That like, the bad guy in the movie just made no fucking sense. Like, it was just random thing from outside that was the bad guy that came in and was now the bad guy. Like, they had never been introduced before or felt like they mattered before. So when you come in and you're like, this is a universal earth-ending threat that is never been, it's like, we had never felt that before with like a brand new property. It just you know? Eternals got undeserved hate? I don't think so. It was just like, it had the, I think, what was it? The Dark Phoenix X-Men movie that kind of like ran into the same issue. That like, the bad guy in the movie just made no fucking sense. Like, it was just random thing from outside that was the bad guy that came in and was now the bad guy. Like, they had never been introduced before or felt like they mattered before. So when you come in and you're like, this is a universal earth-ending threat that is never been, it's like, we had never felt that before with like a brand new property. It just you know? The Dark Phoenix was terrible. No, everything outside of the villain I thought was good, right? Like, I liked the actor that played Jean Grey. I liked the Magneto storyline. Magneto isn't always will be the best Marvel character. I mean, if Michael Fassbender is Magneto, man, I'm watching. Like, Michael Fassbender was born to play Magneto, I think. He's actually just... everything about Michael Fassbender as Magneto just is tingles to me. Ian McKellen is also elite. I am worried. I hope that Ian McKellen and the other bald man have like 2 seconds in the new movie in Doomsday. I hope that they do not actually make them like, I'm sorry, Patrick Stewart. They are too old to be acting now. They're too fucking old. Because
Rebecca's favorite was always the Necrobinder.
You know that they're so old that like they can't be on set for a while. Like, they can't be on set for a while because they're old and brittle. So, like, they can't do enough takes to make it good. Like, we just need, like, 10 seconds. Because I actually really think that that's, like, a major point where the new Doctor Strange movie, like, really fell off. I did not like Patrick Stewart. These guys don't need a lot of takes. They know their shit. All I'm saying is, seeing Patrick Stewart in the most recent Doctor Strange movie, I did not think that he had good chops. And I think it was regardless of the lines that he was given and like the story and everything. I'm just kind of tired of actors. Yeah, I want movies with nobody in it. I think that the Doctor Strange movie had like 99% shit, but some of the spooky moments with Wanda was pretty good. But like it was mostly poo.